Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Real Deal Talk. Today is a big day because it is Epic Fighting Fighter Interviews Round 1. Ding, ding. Here we are. And we're starting out with a massive powerhouse, Audric de Castro, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show, bro. Welcome back to the show.
Thank you. It's great being back.
Yeah. You and I, we've met in here, how many times now? Is this our second or third?
This is our second.
A second. Okay, cool. So great to have you. And by the way, Epic 61 is the next fight on the docket here, and that is Friday, May 23rd, exactly 2 weeks out from today, right? So if you haven't gotten your tickets, grab your tickets. Epic 61, it is the most electric, incredible atmosphere you're ever going to experience in person. Just phenomenal. And speaking of electric, Audric's here, and you're one of the best fighters I've seen with Epic, personally.
Thank you.
You're a phenomenal fighter, man. So I'm really excited about this fight coming up. So who are you fighting in this one?
It's this guy. He's 2-0. His name is Jaden. I don't really know how to pronounce his last name.
Jaden. Is it one-on-one? Is it no?
What do you mean?
Who's he fighting, Andy? Okay. Jaden, his nickname. What's his last name? Fagate. Fagate. Oh, yeah.
That's how you pronounce it.
Yeah. This is a great fight, bro. Right? Is this one of the main events in the fight?
Yeah, it's a title shot.
It's the title shot.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go, bro. This is a great fight. Really great. So how let's go back, and so it's been about 6 months at least since we've spoken in here. Maybe longer.
I think for the last year February card, maybe August.
Gotcha.
I don't remember.
All right, so let's talk what's happened between then and now. Talk to me about what you've been training on, what's changed in your training, how much are you training, what's been the progression. Give me some updates here.
Oh man, so yeah, with last year, victory burned down the day before my February fight last year.
Yeah.
So since then, it's been a bit of a transition period. Everyone's trying to find, what classes they're going to teach. And then, so I lost some training partners because of the location change.
Yeah.
And yeah, everybody was trying to just get through this transition phase. So yeah. Lost some training partners, gained some more. So it's been different, not necessarily bad, but especially for this fight camp, everything's kind of stabled out.
Yeah.
So it's been a good experience. I think because of the skill sets that were still in my camp, I've had to develop a little bit differently. A lot more. Sorry,
No, you're good.
I hear myself.
Yeah, you're good.
But yeah, a lot more striking on my side. I was more focused on Muay Thai before, but now I'm more focused on the boxing and the wrestling, and not straying too far away from what actually is going to be more present in MMA, especially with the prominence of guys like Merab Devashvili and Ilia Topuria. So we're working more on those kinds of game plans where we're just in the other person's face the whole time.
I love it. And so let's talk to me about the difference between Muay, because you said striking, right? You're working on striking. So what's the difference because Muay Thai is striking?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So what's the difference between Muay Thai, like you said, you're not going to do, like you said something about not doing as much Muay Thai, more focusing on this. So what's the difference between the two?
Well, just the wrestling threat.
Yeah.
If you get a Muay Thai sweep, you land on top of the other person, and then the ref resets the situation. So there's a different kind of risk reward there. Whereas if I take you down in an MMA match, you're probably not going to get back up, or you're going to have to make a great effort to get out.
That's right.
By the time you get up, you're going to be tired, exhausted. So the risk mitigation is a little different. The risk reward is a little different.
Yeah.
Other strikes too, like even just like a short level change and then throwing the punch after that, like that's going to make the other person react differently.
Right.
As opposed to in most Muay Thai fights, they're a little bit more upright because you don't have to worry about wrestling somebody grabbing your legs, because that's an illegal technique.
Exactly. So it's funny because we talked a little bit about it yesterday with Christina Marks, who was on the show. Because I was fascinated because I never really dove deep into the whole difference between like why. But so to your point, Muay Thai, when you're a Muay Thai fight, you don't have to worry about the wrestling grappling thing.
Yeah, not nearly as much.
Right. which makes total sense. Okay, so talk to me about the camp, like the last 90 days. When do you really turn up the heat in camp? Like, is it the last 30 days?
I mean, I kind of just stay on the whole time.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to fight in February, maybe for Epic, maybe for a different organization, depending on, if I got matched up. So I was really dialed in for since I think like December or January.
Yep. You've been locked in.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. How many days a week you training?
5 to 7. It really depends. If I need a break day, then I'll do like cardio or some rehab, prehab type day.
Yeah. How many hours a day do you train, do you think?
Monday through Friday, about 2 hours. And then Saturday and Sunday, I'm kind of in the gym from morning to close. So probably like 8 to 10 hours.
And for 8 to 10 hours, what are you doing? Are you training everything?
Yeah, a little bit of everything. Like, for example, Saturday, right? There's like I'll hit the bag at 8, do jiu-jitsu at 9, do Muay Thai at 10, do boxing at 11, do MMA at 12, do my sparring at 1.
And so what do you eat? Like, I never asked this question before. Now I'm like, if you're in there all day, you taking eating breaks? Like, what are you doing? Drinking shakes?
No, I'm not eating. I'm not eating or drinking anything really.
No. So you go the whole day?
Yeah.
How do you, what's the mentality there? That's crazy.
I mean,
do you like being fasted? Like, is that a thing?
No, I hate the feeling, but I kind of feel like, who wants it more? Right?
Yeah.
The person who's gonna be at, empty gas tank the longest, right? Like am I gonna use that as an excuse? And for sure, it's not always an excuse. Like, yes, you should rehydrate, you should refuel. But for me, it's a bit of a mindset thing. Like, okay, there's a time to train, there's a time to eat. Right now, I'm training.
So that you purposely don't eat or do it, like refuel at all. This is a strategy of yours. Is that what I'm getting at here?
Kind of. It's more of just how I grew into the habit, right? It's not something that is purely intentional. I know if I eat and I train hard, well, my stomach doesn't feel as good.
Right, true.
So I'd rather, when it's time for me to train, I'm going to train. When it's time for me to eat, then I'll eat.
And so, speaking of eating, what's your diet like during the week? Like, how do you eat? Like, what kind of food you eating?
Mostly a lot of like chicken breast, chicken thigh for my protein. And then if I'm gonna do a hard training session, then I'll have like my oats and my fruits. I'll do like avocado. Pretty much. I don't know. I don't think I'm doing too differently what everybody else is doing. Yeah. Especially when you have resources like the Fight Dietitian, right? Yep. Jordan Sullivan. He's putting stuff up there for free. And then
what do you mean put stuff up there? What does that mean?
Oh, sorry. On Instagram. So he's like the dietitian for guys like Alexander Volkanovski, Israel Adesanya, Kai Kara France, so on and so forth. He posts a lot of free content. So
that's great.
I try to steal as much as I can.
Oh, that's awesome, man. And that way you just go by his guidance and what you're eating and everything.
Yeah, because when I wrestled in high school and in college, these resources weren't out there like that. Like, you'd have like the free articles you would find on Google, and they're kind of bad sometimes.
Yeah.
Not the most informative, and sometimes a little misleading.
And so do you also work? Like what are you? How many hours a week do you work?
I work full time.
Where do you work? What do you do?
I work in IT for a small healthcare company.
Oh, that's great, dude. Yeah. IT is a phenomenal career.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay, so how much do you love fighting?
I mean,
can you even break it into words? Do your best.
Well, I can't break it into words, but I mean, if I'm at victory from 8 a.m. till close, which is around 2-3 p.m., like, I think I like it a lot. I mean, I've been close to the sport for more than 10 years. I've done all of the I guess the things that lead up to MMA. So I've done my wrestling, I've done jiu-jitsu, and more recently I've done more like Muay Thai and boxing.
Yeah.
So, the end goal was always MMA. And with 10 plus years, I think I can say I kind of like it.
So you've been doing it for 10 plus years?
Yeah, just the other relevant
Yeah.
modern martial arts, I guess you could say.
How old are you now?
Oh, I'm 33.
33. He's saying it like he's old. You hear him? Oh, well. But actually, for the fight game, that's pretty. You look like you're 21, maybe.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's incredible. You're in incredible shape too. So, what? Talk to me about what? Why do you fight? Like, what's the main reason? What keeps you going? 8 hours, 10 hours every day. What's your main motivation as you fight?
Man, I couldn't really tell you. It's something that just speaks to me. It's almost primal, right? It just draws something out of me. Like, whenever I get out of a good training session, I'm like, man, there's nothing else I would rather do, like, in the world right now.
Wow. It's beautiful, dude. How about anybody in your life that's, let's shout out some people. Let's get a little shout out for some trainers, maybe family, whoever you want to shout out now. Give them some props.
Well, first and foremost, my partner, my girlfriend, Karen, we've been together since 2013.
Okay.
So quite a long time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And she knows that this is something that I've been working towards. She's so chill that, I could train like all day, not see her, and she's absolutely fine.
That's awesome, dude.
And then so she's been really supportive, and honestly, I wouldn't be here without her. And then obviously all the other stuff, like I deal with like a lot of so I have like depressive disorder, anxiety disorder. I have a bunch of stuff, and then even with going into IT, this is a relatively new career for me. I'm only in my second or third year, so she's helped me through a lot of things.
Yeah.
So again, I wouldn't be here without her. So she's the first person I want to shout out.
Sounds like you might want to think about putting a ring on the finger, bro.
Oh yeah.
What's going on here?
Oh, I mean, that's just something that like we're going to do it, but it's just
Don't mean to put you on the
spot. We don't make the time for it, So
I don't mean to put you on the spot, Audric. I mean, no one's even going to see this. So
right.
My man. Uh-oh. Sorry, what was her name again? Karen.
Her name is Karen.
Karen. Hey, Karen, let's go. I'm calling it out right now on Real Deal Talk. Your boy's going to make it happen sometime soon. I feel it. Let's go. Audric, that's awesome, bro. And listen, if you ever want to come to the Wellness Center, let me know, because I've got people that have like anxiety and any type of depression, bro, because cryotherapy, red light therapy, all that stuff, the sauna, I'm sure you do some of that stuff already, but it's going to help significantly with mental focus and mental clarity and mental health for that matter. Okay. So, okay, give me a prediction for the fight. How you feeling? How you feeling right now? You ready for this? What's your prediction?
Man, I think it's going to be a tough fight.
Yep.
I mean, I think Jaden has really good showings. I mean, he's got a lot of hype behind him.
He does.
But I think I also have a lot of answers. So, maybe I don't have the finishes he does, but I think I can put a pace on him. I think I can stay in his face and make it a grind, make it ugly, make it dirty, and make him look for a way out.
Yes. I'm excited about this fight, dude. This is awesome. Because I like Jay. Of course, I've interviewed him a couple times too, and he's a super great guy and a great fighter. So this will be a great fight. So, anybody else who want to shout out? Trainers, training partners?
Yeah, I mean, all of my coaches at Victory, all of my teammates at Victory. I mean, Coach AP, Coach Tick, Coach Mike Lemaire, Coach BJ, Professor Shannon, Nate. We got so many cooks in the kitchen.
Yeah.
And people say that in a bad way usually, but this is such a good thing because, the way that I learn, the way that I enjoy life in general, it's very eclectic. So I take a little bit from everyone.
I love that. And listen, that's the way you should be. And on the way up, no matter what you're doing, not just fighting, I mean, business, relationships, careers, whatever, you need to stay teachable, and you need to stay humble, and you need to learn from as many people around you as possible that have already done it. So that's a beautiful sentence that you just displayed right there. I love that. That's the key to being successful at anything is being a sponge and being teachable along the way. Number one. So, bro, appreciate you, bro. I actually want to continue going. I'm loving this conversation, but that's it. So, Audric, you don't have a nickname yet, huh?
I don't.
You don't. What are you known for?
Well, now I'm known for the suplex.
You're known for the suplex?
Yeah. My fight in February last year, this guy elbowed me, and people don't know this, but I kind of had a torn shoulder at the time, so I had his back. And I was like, I could throw him right now. And I was like, no, I'm not going to, because I didn't want to make that worse. But he elbowed me, and I just like stopped thinking, and I just suplexed him from there.
Oh my gosh! Did he land right on his head?
No, he actually landed pretty well. Unfortunately, unfortunately for me, you know, like I wanted it to hurt, right? So that pissed me off. But
Oh my gosh!
yeah, so for a while, people were calling me like Suplex City.
Suplex City.
Suplex City, yeah.
Oh my gosh. All right, we'll get a nickname by the time that we'll get this going. So Audric to Castro, ladies and gentlemen, Epic 61, Friday, May 23rd. Real Deal Talk, by the way. If you want to support the show, subscribe to the YouTube channel. I do this. I volunteer my time. I don't get paid to do this. And it's my pleasure to be, just to have a small role and a small part in your guys' lives and be able to kind of showcase your story and let people kind of get involved and get to know the fighters and get to know your story and, fall in love with you guys. So it's my pleasure. It's my honor. But if you want to support the Real Deal Talk show, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share, do whatever you could like, write a comment. But Epic 61, Friday, May 23rd. Get your tickets. It's electric. It's incredible. We'll have a VIP table for Real Deal Wellness because my wellness center, we are a sponsor now for the last several fights. So we'll see you, Epic 61. That's a wrap.